Welcome, beautiful yogis. Today we practice gentle yoga, and our focus will be on opening the front, strengthening the upper back, and letting the arms feel like wings so that we become light and ready to fly. Please sit tall. Bring your palms together in the prayer pose, keeping your spine nice and upright. Lowered gaze a moment. Is there a personal intention for you today? A little prayer? Something you want to send to the universe, for yourself, for others, for the world? Take a deep nose breath in. A little pause at the top, and then we'll blow this intention outwards into the space around. Please open your eyes. Your fingertips now point forward, and as we breathe in, send the arms forward and wide, level with the shoulders, and as we breathe out, return that same pathway, exhaling and bringing your hands back to prayer pose, as we did. Inhaling, exhaling. One more this way. Good. Different trajectory. Breathe the arms up now, inhaling and wide. Exhaling, lightly touch the ground. Little touch down with the fingertips. Return. Inhale, the arms broad and up to touch. Exhale into the heart. Same again. Breathe the arms up. Open wide, exhaling all the way to touchdown of the fingertips. Inhale, rise. And come back into your heart. One last time, the same way. The inhalation goes straight up. The exhalation, this big wingspan that lightly touches down. And then return that. Inhale, come up. And exhale, bring your hands back down. Release your palms down now to your knees. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale, heart forward and up. Chin up a bit. Exhale, hold your knees as we round the back, draw back and draw the belly in. Draw forward while breathing in. And round your back while breathing out. So as we do a few more of these, feel how your heart opens, spreads on inhalation, and where are the shoulder blades? As we exhale and round, feel the back stretch, and where are the shoulder blades now? Separating, forward and up, squeeze in the shoulder blades, and broadening. One more. From here, let's come onto the back. All the way down onto your back. Taking your arms wide out, palms open. Now the shoulders are simply resting back on the floor. And the feet are still on the floor. Bring them a little closer together and even a little closer to your sit bones. On exhale, let your knees tip leftwards and chin towards the right. And reverse that. Inhale, come to center. And as the knees tip rightwards, chin to the left. Very gently rocking the hips as the upper body stays flat. So this gentle, slow breathing is releasing deep fatigue or any overwhelm of heat or activity. Bringing up your energy if you are low and have a very inactive day behind you. Last one will be to the right. And now bring your knees back up. Separate the feet about as wide as your hips. Lift and lower the sacrum so it's nice and flattened. And as you bring your right knee to your chest, wrap your arms, your hands around the right knee and squeeze it close as you exhale. The knee pulls back and away on inhale, bringing your arms towards straight. And the exhale, we squeeze that right thigh closer to your ribs. Adding on this time, the inhale is the same. It's the exhale where we draw the left leg straight as the right thigh is pulled close in. Raise the left leg a little bit on inhale as we draw the right thigh back, and exhale, squeeze in and lower the left leg, but keep it engaged. Let's do that one more time. And switch legs. We bring that left knee in, wrap the arms about it, and let the right foot rest on the mat to begin the initial exhale. Draw that left thigh in, squeezing out your breath. One more here. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. Feel how the sacrum is still connected to the ground. And it's on this third one where we add on the exhale, right leg slides straight out on the mat with a bit of vigor. And now both move. Inhale, knee away, right leg, a little lift. Exhale, lower the leg and squeeze in. And we have two more of these. And the last one. Good. Now just bring your right knee in. Place a hand on each knee. Circle the knees together around your hips, around your pelvis. And see how that rolls the sacrum into the mat. And so this is bringing strengthening, lengthening energy to that low back, which will support as we proceed the mobility in the upper back. Let's go the other way. One more. Good. Now the knees are close in towards the chest. Leave them there and bring your arms again, this wide wingspan, palms open, at rest on the ground. Fill up with the breath, and then as we did, knees, hips leftwards, face towards the right, back to center, and opposite way. go a little further each time. So that as you head left again with your knees, they come down all the way. Now, if that feels like it's not going to happen, bring your block underneath your left thigh to bring the ground up. Now feel this upper back spacious. Nice little stretch in that right buttock and low back. Now we're going to pulse with the arms. This is the inhale position, wide wings. Exhale, the right comes across. Roll onto that left shoulder to match up with your left hand. Feel free to use a head pillow here to support your head. Inhale, we open. And exhale, we come across. We'll take it one more time. Open. And we come across. Inhale the arm open. Set your core muscles to support now the lift of the knees, coming up and going over to the right. Knees to the right, hips roll to the right. Settle here, knees as high up towards your right elbow as you can. And as needed, bring the ground up a bit to support this side. Feel the upper back, shoulder blades in neutral. Breathing the arms wide on inhale. And then the left arm reaches across and bringing mobility into that left upper back. And return the arm. Inhale. Bring the left arm across. Exhale. One more time. The arm opens wide. We set the core to bring the knees back up. Place the feet flat now at the center line and adjust your sacrum to be at the center line as well. Bring your arms now near your hips. Settle the whole back spaciously, the upper back too. And from here, your left ankle across your right thigh. Hold the right thigh threading through the gap with the left arm. And we'll go into deepening the sacrum stretch, the left hip opening. The right knee mobile as we inhale, the right leg straight. Flexed foot. And exhale, bend that right knee again. Relaxed foot. Twice more. Let go the hands, let that right foot land. Position your left foot next to it. Feel the parallel feet, adjust the sacrum, a little wriggle, rolling to settle the sacrum. And then it's the right ankle across your left thigh. Thread through the gap with your right arm and bring your left thigh in. Feel what is here. Adding now the left leg, straightening up, inhale, flexed foot, and the exhale, bend knee and relaxed foot. Twice more, please. Release hands, both feet settling flat on the mat. Find the midline. Now please bring your hands to hold your head. supporting your head. Elbows are wide, low back pinned down, filling out with the breath here. And as we exhale and lift the chest, reach your right elbow to the left knee. Stretch that upper back and lie back down. As we do the other side, left elbow towards the right knee and lie back down. Stay with this sensation, this moving with your breath. And we have one more each side. Head relaxes down. Bring your hands now to your tummy. Form that diamond shape, but very relaxed, light touch of thumb pads and index pads, elbows relaxed on the mat. Attention now to low belly for deep rising breaths. The exhale, the relaxing back of your sacrum as the breath goes out. Continue. This is now breath awareness. Adding, as we continue, a little pelvic tilt. So as we inhale, fill the belly, there's a little hollowing at the low back. And then as we exhale, belly retracts and low back, with intention, presses down. Tailbone might rise a little. Let's do 2 more of those. Last one. Good. Bring your hands now back to cup your head. And take the feet off the mat, knees over your hips, shin bones parallel to the mat. Breath in. Curl up upper body and exhale your right elbow across again to the left knee while the right leg pedals straight. Inhale, head back, knee back. Exhale across the other way. Lots happening in this sequence. Upper back stretching. Alternately, core muscles working and legs extending, strengthening and lengthening. One more to each side. Please rest your head down, your feet as well. Wide wingspan, palms open, knees as well. Soles of the feet touching. Folded open along the middle. And now as we fill the belly with the inhale, let the sensation of breath rise up through the ribs, up your back to the top. Full fullness of breath, we blow it away to relax everything on exhale. Nose in from belly upwards, rise. The little holding and then the blowing away of the breath. One more time. Bring your hands around the back of the knees or thighs and bring your knees up together. Separate the feet to lift and lower the sacrum, tucking the tail. And then draw both knees in towards your chest and give yourself a little drawing in of your thighs to your chest. We're going to roll over and come to hands and knees. Your blanket could be strategized at the top of the mat, just off the mat, in this next sequence. As we come into cow-cat. So the inhale is the cow shape. The exhale is the tucking under and rounding of the back. Continue with the breathing. Now the whole spine undulating. And sense your collarbones at the top of the breath. And then on the exhale, as we round the back, again the collarbones. They're pretty stable. This time we're going to focus on the scapula, shoulder blades, inhaling. Move them, they will be moving towards each other and down a little bit towards your waist. And then as we round under, they separate a bit. Three more of these. You know the movement well, where to place your focus, always on breath. If you've got the knee issues, feel free to do this rounding and arching from a seated position. Last one. Good, everyone, and let's lower down to the elbows, palms together. Head relaxes now. Can you let your crown hang towards the ground and walk your knees back until they feel right under your hips, and then raise your right leg, the knee is bent, and just keeping that knee in line with your hip, take it high and pulse it a little bit here. One more breath in, and exhale, bring that knee back. Both knees are on the mat. We'll take the left leg. If you have trouble looking down, feel free to lift your head a little here. Good, and then we'll bring that knee back down. And come back to hands and knees. This time the palms are spreading and a little forward of the shoulders. And the toes are curled, but listen carefully, it's not a downward dog. It is simply lifting the knees an inch or two off the mat. Oh, feel that? Strong upper body. Good. Now raise your hips and straighten your legs. So we come into a downward dog. Please bend your knees and lower them again till they are just above the mat. And then the exhale, we take the hips high towards straight legs. Let's do that one more time. Knees lowering just above the mat. And then up go the hips and the legs straighten. Good. And so the knees don't have to be straight completely. Focus on straight arms and your chest coming through your shoulders. Shoulder blades pressing towards each other. 2 to 3 more breaths, and then we'll bring the knees down. On this exhale, bring your knees all the way back down to the mat. Uncurl your feet and ease your arms. Nice. So if you've got a block within reach, bring it between your feet. One flat block, as we're going to be sitting on between the feet. Some of us need one, some of us need 2 blocks. And then walk your hands back to sit on your blocks. And nice and upright. Yep, now we're upright again. Please bring your elbows bent out to the side. Draw them further back as your chest comes forward. Inhale, shoulder blades squeeze together. And now exhale, round the back, not a forward bend, and bring your elbows, palms closer together, bowing only the head. As this is an impossible seat for you, just sit any way you can. Big open heart. Exhale. One more this way. So the spine is moving, the heart is opening. And then just the head is bowing. Good. Now one more. Open. And this time your left elbow goes over your right, and give yourself a little hug. So hold your shoulders and let your hands go as far as they will. And can you even reach your scapula? Now they're wide apart. Wide apart scapula, or just holding your shoulders. Feel free to stay here, or perhaps leaving that left on top. Bring your arms now in the caduceus shape. Little tiny lift of elbows. And exhale, lower them, bow the head. Not much movement in upper body. Inhale, raise the elbows, bigger stretch across your back. Exhale, lower them. It's just a tiny movement here. One more. You could be doing this holding your shoulders too. Undo the arms and bring them behind your back. Clasp. Lift chest, take shoulders back, and straighten your arms. Straight spine, but lowered chin. The lower chin rolls side to side. And bring the chin back to center. Release your hands, give them a little shake out. We're coming up to kneeling, standing on your knees. And move your blocks to the front of the mat. And we've got the middle size block. Raise your right leg and your heart. Breathe in, knee to nose. Exhale. Twice more. This is the step through. Press the foot down and raise the arms. And lower the arms to your sides. Steady on that front knee. Prayer pose, hands steady in your trunk. As we did the opening gesture with the arms, point the fingers away. Inhale the wide open arms so you're on the level plane. Exhale, bring the palms back into the heart. Home 1. Inhale, open. Exhale, closing. Om 2, all the while steadying your feet and your knee. Last one. Now we reach the arms back and the heart forward. A little forward, so stronger weight is on that front foot. Inhale both arms forward and exhale your hands to the blocks. Curl your back toe under and straighten your back leg. If that feels too much, you'll just keep your knee down. Your breaths are deep and full. Now lower your back knee, uncurl the toe. Step your right knee next to your left knee and place again the blocks to form a little seat, however many blocks you used between your feet to sit back in the Virasana seat. Palms flat, heart open. Settling your knees. Good. And then the cactus arms. Moving the spine. Inhale, chest forward, elbows draw back. Chin lifts a little bit. Exhale, little rounding as the elbows and palms come together. Head bows. 2 more times. And our last one. This time, inhale the elbows wide. The exhale is going to be your right elbow over your left. Hands come to shoulders and inch your hands as far as you can over your shoulders, perhaps to your upper back, perhaps even to locate your scapula. Feel this place, scapula now wide apart. Feel free to stay in this self-hug position with the right arm on top, or, keeping the right arm on top, let go your shoulders and wind your wrists together. Push the elbows a little bit further away. Lift and lower, just very small movement. And unwind the arms. Bring them to clasp. 1 finger slot difference. The other thumb will be on top. Straighten the elbows, broaden the collarbones and look down. Low chin rolls side to side. And as the chin comes back to the middle, we're coming up off the blocks to bring them back to the front, where we use them in the middle, setting under the hands. Are you ready? It's the left leg. Take it up behind, breathe in, knee to nose, exhale. Twice more. Last one. Step forward. So far forward you can press the palms, no, the foot down and raise your arms up, and the wide wings circle back, coming to prayer pose, and steady lower body as we fly the wings forward. Inhale, level with the horizon. Exhale, palms come back together into the heart. Twice more. Good. Release the arms behind and lean forward. Both arms, inhale, stretch forward, and the exhale brings the hands to the blocks. Curl the back toe and straighten the back leg. Breathing as we power up this leg. And on the exhale, lower the back knee. Bring your left knee back besides your right. And this time, walk the knees wider apart. Draw your seat back. Flatten the blocks or remove the blocks as we extend the child's pose. Three breaths through the underarms, the side waist. Please draw forward. Walk the knees in. Placing the blocks to the sides now. Walk your hands back so we're in an upright kneeling position. Inhale your arms forward and up. The exhale, the arms go forward, the seat draws back. Position your hands flat on the mat, wave forward. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. And the exhale, the hips lower. Everything stays except the heart lifts on this inhale. And then the strong belly, draw your hips back, exhaling. So your hand's going to slide along back to rise, to stand on your knees, arms widened up. Exhale, circle through, palms to the front of the mat. Shoulders over wrists for inhale. Pelvis forward, exhale. Heart lifting, inhale. And draw the hips back. One more. Circling up. Reaching forward with a strong belly. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, pelvis forward. Stay for the breath in. And now on exhale, we're lowering all the way down to Sphinx pose. If you run out of mat, slide back a little bit. And the parallel forearms, the legs engaged but on the mat. On the exhale, we're going to lower the trunk And bring that blankie forward to rest your right ear on. Arms alongside, and a little relaxed breather here. So we're full frontal, the head is turned to the left, and so if you're very thin in your body or flat and not fleshy in your breast area, you may not need this blankie. And you could also double the blankie so that you don't feel squashed. Good. And so on this inhale, press the pubis down, lift your head, your chest, your arms. So the arms just reach back in a V. Exhale, lower down, and you turn your head to rest again on your pillow blanket or mat. Rise up, breath in. Exhale, lower on the other ear. Soften. Rise, breath in. Come on down, exhaling. Turn your head each time, as we did. One more to go. Good. Rest a moment. Let everything relax. Feet and buttocks. And bring your hands beside your ribs to push to hands and knees. Have your knees really close together. Inhale your right arm out to the right. Feel your scapula press into your back. The exhale, thread under behind the wrist, and we're going to load down. Some of you are going to bring that pillow in to rest your head or rest on the mat. And just let that right upper quadrant of your back stretch. As always, your left hand could be pressing down a bit to support your neck. If you feel safe, your left hand on your right hand, and let that left arm pull your right arm a bit, and so deepening the broadening of your upper back. And undo. Left hand presses us up enough to unthread. And we take it the other way, beginning with the left arm out to the left, and thread through to lower to the upper arm. The side might feel different. You might want the head pillow here. Again, sense where you are at, needing support of that right hand or traction. All is well. We're going with what this very body needs. One more breath. And coming out with that left arm. This time we'll widen the knees, bring the soles, the big toes together, extended child's pose, stretching along the midline. Seat back as far as you can, brow on the mat. And make your way up again. Walk the knees together and back a little bit. Lower onto your belly. And that blankie again serving as support for this time your left ear. And your arms back. Little moment of ease, shoulders can fall forward. Breathing on this left ear, head turn, full frontal left of the rest of the body. Good. Brow to the middle. Little tucked chin. Widen the legs slightly and bring the arms a little wider to not quite shoulder height. This time, as we inhale, raise the arms and the legs. Exhale, face left as we land. Inhale, rise arms and legs as though in flight. Exhale, lower down. Let's do a few more of these. Each time your head's going to rest on the other side. Just as lovely, rising away from the ground and landing lightly. These wonderful slow-mos of birds taking off and landing that are so exquisite to see on the slow motion filming. Have a sense of that, your own lightness and grace. One more time. Please slide your hands next to your ribs now. Bring your elbows close in and your brow to center. And we're coming up the midline, not using much arm strength. It's a little cobra, the legs stay straight and on the mat. And now let's reach the arms back to clasp and see if we can lift a little higher. And as you lift your chest, your chin might lower. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more breath. Exhale, we undo and we come to rest. Rest on that blankie or push it away so you can make your own pillow with your hands and feel how your back relaxes and spreads and your feet flop. Hands next to your ribs. Come to fours. Curled toes, a little stretch back. And then to fours again. Palms pressed down. Curled toes, and as we did earlier, we just lifted the knees off the mat. Little knee lift. And then raise your hips and move your legs towards straight. Press your chest through. Breathe here. Full downward dog, lengthening and strengthening. On the exhale, bring your knees down. And reach for the middle block under each hand. So we're in the fours place. Lift the right knee behind, inhale. Knee to nose. And step your right foot all the way through. Press on it to inhale your arms straight up. And widen the arms, floating them down at your sides. Steady the feet as the arms again come forward and up. Exhale wide and down. Very steady through the front foot. One more time. Left arm only now. Inhale it forward. Lean forward into the twist over that right knee. Press the palms and turn your trunk. It's the left elbow over the right knee. So other elbow, Jeannie. Left elbow over right knee. Ah, yes, I'm not seeing well in the camera. Great, all is good. One more breath. Exhale your hands to the blocks again. Find a good purchase on the blocks. Curl the back toe, straighten the back leg again. Powered up back leg. One more breath here. Fired up, back heel pushing. Now the rotation to the right. So open your wingspan, your right arm to the right, and turn your heart open. Yes. Front knee is bent, that leg is strengthening. Exhale, bring the hand down and the knee down. And bring your right knee back. From the knees and hands on blocks, second side would be your left leg lifting up behind, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. As we did. Step through. Press down to rise. Arms overhead. Exhale the arms along sides. And then circle the wings forward and up. To the sides and back. One more. Fluid shoulders, shoulder blades. Now it's the right arm only. Right arm reaches forward. Hook your right elbow over your left knee and the palms press together to leverage a twist to the left. Notice your upper back, shoulder blade. On exhale, hands return to the blocks. Steady here as we curl the back toe, straighten the back leg. Slow, deep breaths. Ground that left foot as we now open to the left and reach to the zenith. Exhale the hand and the knee back down and draw your left knee next to your right knee. Wide knees, big toes together. Now we're going to take wider arms as we draw the seat back. So you could use your blocks or not. Seat draws back, wide arms as we come into extended, wide-armed child's pose. And here as we breathe, let your breath fill from the bottom upwards on your back. How the breath crests now in the upper back and shoulders. 2 more cycles. Make your way back to all fours. And then grab that blankie to sit on, as we'll sit now in a cross-legged shape in the middle of the mat. Just letting your hands rest on your knees, your thighs, letting your elbows drop inwards, your spine climb up the midline, and your eyes lower, and feel this moment. And then breath will have naturally slowed down somewhat. But taking a moment now to really experience the breath rising from the bottom upwards. Slowly in, slowly out, so that we are in Samavriti, the same in and out length. Enjoying this conscious breath in this upright seat, body activated with pranic flow, stretching, opening. And so we've enlivened and awoken the body, but settled and calmed the mind. As you bring your awareness now to your third eye, place of intuition, imagination, creativity. In your mind's eye, imagine now a high-flying bird, any bird that you have seen and loved, flying high with a big wingspan. It just seems so easily moving. And the breath stays slow as we now add our own wingspan to spread out, and the arms can be soft and relaxed, to rise and to flow down, soft wrists, the arc of the lifting and the lowering, just intuitive to where it feels right in your body. So easy. Easy as a bird in flight. Still in sync with the breath. If it feels good, you might increase the span higher and lower, or stay with that minimal, effortless lightness of being. These are soft wings. A flying meditation. And as you find yourself exhaling your wingspan down, come to rest on your legs again. Your hands at rest, elbows at ease. Please turn your palms up now and linking your thumb and your index finger. And filling your low belly with your inhale, let it rise. And sense the breath going out again through both nostrils. In through both nostrils. This time we'll hold the breath. Exhale it. Hold the breath. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Relax in the empty. Hold. We inhale again, finding ourselves now in the square breath practice where the hold is equal to the length of in. Exhale now. And the hold also, same length. Continue square breath for yourself. One more round. As you complete, palms down, relaxed. Feel the natural breath. Letting it be any way it wants to now, being breathed. Good, and now lower the chin, rounding your back, and let's come on down, or to lie on our backs again. Have the pillow blanket ready under your head if that's comfortable for you as we do our final twist. As you settle down and rest your back, before we do the twist, let your back rest, and for a moment still resting in the natural breath. Remaining in this inward relaxed place, let your arms now rest, wingspan wide at ease. Using the leverage of your feet to move your hips slightly right of center, right leg over left. And the twist of the low body is to the left. Use a prop to support this as you wish. And we rest now in the natural breath, being breathed in this shape. All the time in the world to simply be right here. And ready now to come on up with the legs and resettle your body for the second side of this. So a little shift to the left, now the left thigh on top. And relax your low body towards the right and your upper body so at ease. Merged with the feeling of the breath. And we bring the knees back up. As we resettle the body now, aligned at the midline with the props that you like for final relaxation. Very open. Wide legs rested on bolster as you wish. Arms below the level of the shoulders now. Palms still rolled open. We rest in the receiving place. Nothing to do but experience being breathed. Fall away into that. And so in this final part of our relaxed state, stay as you are. Be aware of the earth that holds us. At this time of the longest day, there's been a shift in direction. The sun has reached its extreme point, and now will slowly start to rise back towards the equinox point, the winter point, slowly, slowly. We know our days will become warmer as summer heat builds, but we're part of the season, part of the shift, part of the earth. And that expansive flying state we meditated on, we're part of that too. And so as you begin to breathe more consciously, know that we are connected to all that is. Moving the toes, the fingers, a little stretch. Slowly make your way to the gratitude moment on your side. And we come on up to sit to close our practice. One more lovely flight into the heart. So grateful for you. Namaste.